We're actually 15 of 16 there, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. I don't know anything about this guy. 7.5, it's like 7 or 8. I think I'm going to fold. This Sizalik guy is very good. Yeah, he's very, very good. I wonder if that's actually him. What do you guys think? It's probably like some crazy uncle that he's got. Ace-3. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to escape this with our stack size, unfortunately. I say unfortunately just because, I mean, Ace-3 is just a hand that's just never going to have good equity, you know. I mean, King 7 is doing pretty well against it. Just give a bit of good luck. And bring this up here. And just battle away on these. So what do we get? 746, finish 5th. Yeah, a bit disappointing. It's the second final table today. It's actually pretty close, this one, I think. Just because he's not that loose, that guy. We don't have a ton of fold equity anyway, but it was good to get it through. Just staying alive, staying alive. And 12 of 14 now on the left. Nines. Good time for it. This guy's not that loose, but actually he's kind of tight, this guy. But never going to fold nines. He's got ace jack. He's calling. Ace 10. The longer he takes, the worse his hand gets. M7. 10. I'm going to play this. Can we min or can we just M7? I'm just going to min it. You could definitely jam it. This guy's a concern. Oh, that's very concerning. Yeah, I mean, this guy here's kind of tight, so... Wow, this guy might have a small pair here. Or he might have like a king-jack. He's getting a good price, because we're short, so he must have a pretty bad hand. So we're definitely ahead. Yeah, this guy is a concern. Yeah, I wonder if he has a 3-bet fold range against an M7 open. He probably does. But I'm just going to give it up. It's kind of annoying because it's profitable to just jam that hand. But at the same time, I think the big blind's going to be pretty honest with us. He doesn't look too loose. And this guy, I mean, yeah, he was concerned just because he seems pretty aggressive. But we have woken up with the ace-king, and I will go down the same route. Pretty close here. It's... Yeah, I mean, it's a borderline spot. But Sizalik, I think, in that spot's playing close to perfect. And so I think we can find a better spot. Three opens in a row, so hopefully someone doesn't believe us. Let's see if they're paying attention. They might be multi-tabling or watching a movie. Probably not going to go for 4 in a row. I thought we played okay in that 50 rebuy. I mean, I'll think about that hand, ace queen, a bit more later, but I think considering we didn't really have that many good spots, I mean, we just kind of survived, and that's what it's all about. 15. I mean, people can play the big hands. It's not hard to play a big hand well, you know, but it's hard to find spots where you can squeeze and 3-bet, float, just make loose opens and stuff, just based on the dynamics, stack sizes, and the game flow. And that's really what it's all about. The dead money, aggressive dead money, and passive dead money, they just play a huge role. Actually, could have probably opened up a couple of other. Is there anything else, Turby? It's hard. It's hard starting a new tournament at this stage, you know, because I've been playing almost 9 hours. No, longer. I've been playing 10 hours, almost 11 actually. Yeah, I've been playing over 10 hours, and it's hard seeing, you know, blinds 10-20, fresh tawny. You know, we're able to find a table, and it's a bit of excitement. We've got big blinds and antes here, and then to start with 10-20 all over again, 3K chips, just like, yeah, I think it's almost just mentally, it just can't do it. But I'd probably here, I would have just flattered, I think. Just like I said before, I mean, this guy's kind of tight. Well, actually, he is cut off, though, and there's... Yeah, I'm just trying to think what I would have done, you know? 5, 8, 13... Tough one. I actually probably might have jammed him, I think, just because he was actually cut off. I think before there was another player or two in there, right? Just the one more guy there, so he was hijacked, now he's cut off. I mean, he's opening from cut off 23%, middle 18. Button 27. That's actually really tight for a late position, for a reg. I mean, that's very tight. In she goes. And let's flop a flush. This is likely a very old node on this guy. So I'm just in chill mode here. It's just not really that many strategical decisions, is there, at this point? go. Oh, it's 9-5 off. I thought it was suited. Yeah, suited I would have jammed. Queens I'm probably going to have to take. Feeling pretty good. Come on, ladies. Yeah, it's annoying. That was a 1. Get us up to 100. Give us a little bit of, give us a chance to maneuver a bit more. And would have had a sitting 9 of 11. But now we're at 12 of 12. So it's a fairly crippling pot. And that happened in 100 rebuy today too. I had aces against, what was I against? Oh, King Queen. Yeah, it was a crazy fish opens, player makes a 3-bet, I 4-bet, fish calls with King Queen. Other guy calls. So it was a massive pot at this point. I have aces and the flop comes out Queen Jack 10, rainbow. I decide to check. Fish bets, sort of third pot. Ace ball. Justice. I decide to bet. I check. Fish bets third pot. Other guy folds. It's back on us. We got aces, and it's Queen Jack 10, and 5, 6, 7. I think I just have to call this one. Yeah, I think we could just gamble. Yeah, we're just a little bit priced in here with the pot odds. So I shoved with my aces, knowing that he's a fish, and I really thought he had King Jack or King Queen. I was really feeling King Queen, because just the sort of hand that a fish would call the 4-bet with, even though we look like we have him completely crushed. And sure enough, he had the King Queen. I shoved, he snaps. Massive pot, 100 rebuy. We would have been a huge chip leader, and that's really the way it's gone today. We just haven't really had, haven't really won that many flips or had that many. Yeah, I mean, we just really haven't had many chances to go on a roll and get chips. We've had to do it the hard way, which is fine. I don't mind. Don't mind doing it the hard way. 12, 3, 15. I think this guy's just stealing a little bit too much. Queen 10 is a hand I hate, but just stealing a little bit too much. It's just a hand that's dominated pretty easily. Ace 10's calling, Ace Queen's calling, King Queen's calling. Jack Queen suited is probably not calling, but it's on the loose side this open. It's definitely a fairly loose open. But I think it was pretty standard in that spot. I mean, it looks strong because we're raising UTG, even though it's only 5-handed, don't get me wrong. But it's very hard for these guys here to 3-bet because the short stack's behind. And these guys are in push or fold mode, and it's almost final table. Just didn't think they were going to get too crazy on us. Wow. I think I'm going to fold here, actually. It's just trying to make a psychic read on the guy, really. I mean, he's got a short stack. He should be jamming a lot, and he's just minning. Didn't really feel right. You know? I think this player's got ace-10 here. Yeah, I mean, it just looked exactly like ace-10. See if we can actually win a hand for once here. Yes. Okay, here we go, people. Here we go. We are popped up like a daisy. We have popped up and up and up. And another good spot here, obviously, with the ace-queen. Thought he looked like he was tempted there to shove it in on us. I guess we're gonna get a player now, right? Balance up the tables, 5 and 5. Really good spot we're in here. Really good control at the moment of things. The only thing I'm not in control of right now is my stomach, because I'm extremely hungry, but... I said it was a bit tight, but I think on final table bubble, button steal, when we can get leverage against his stack, yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to resist. And this guy looks like he's kind of tight as well. It's kind of a pretty good spot. And I'm glad we're moving to the final table, because I feel I'm just ready for it. Ready to get it on. So probably we'll bring it in here, I guess. It's kind of close. That's the fastest jam I've ever seen. How did he get to jam that fast? He must have been like clicking, you know, like click, 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 click. He's clicking call. He's clicking all in. Like before the buttons even popped up, he's just... yeah, at that spot, you know, the start of the final table, this guy we get leverage, this guy get good leverage, this guy. Hard for these guys to 3-bet with these awkward stacks behind. We got the ace blocker. Yeah, I mean, it was just kind of annoying, actually, the guy that did jam us. I mean, it was just... yeah, I mean, I'm never calling, but he's so short. But I think we can still fold. Wow, it's a pretty short sort of open fold there, but fair enough. Leaves us in, and wanted to get action, obviously, with the Cowboys, but we are still 33 of 40 there, and of course 2 of 9 over here on the left in crush mode, and hopefully we can continue after the break, playing good and hopefully running good. I'll see you then.